Hello and a very warm welcome to Ancient Hall in Oxfordshire, which for the next 3 days will play host to the IFMP Nations Cup 2017.
Come on, India!
International teams including current Nations Cup holders Germany and our European Nations Cup winners Ireland will battle it out over 10 sessions of play and one nail-biting final to decide who are the Sports World Champions 2017. Hot on their heels after a huge regional win in Mumbai, a Team India, ready to take on the brains of a UK team made up of some of Britain's smartest students. So, is it about brains or bravery, or a perfect mixture of tactics and skill? We'll soon find out.
First of all, perhaps I should introduce myself. I'm Patrick Nally. I have the pleasure of being the president of the International Federation of MatchPoker. I'd like to personally welcome all of you here to Oxfordshire, as it's my home county. We're fully recognised as a sport. All we have to do now is to get a few more countries to send us some recognition letters, and automatically we become a full member of GAIF, which means therefore you are now fully recognised as part of the sporting family, and that does mean that ultimately it could lead to Olympic participation if that is what we require. Please, please, please enjoy yourselves. I'll hand you over to Hux.
The feeling here is something that I've dreamed about for years. I've been in poker for nearly 20 years. I've been involved with a lot of organisations that have tried to do this and do this well. I think what Patrick has captured here is lightning in a bottle. This is a game of skill. This has never existed in other forms of what we're doing here. Good luck everyone, and any questions, come and see me.
Patrick, a lot of important changes since we last saw each other in Sanya. Can you give us some of the headlines?
Well, I think the most important thing is we're now recognised as a sport. You might have noticed that we've changed from being IFP to IFMP because match poker has now been accepted as a sport. We have the IOC, we have GAIF now supporting us, which is, it's a total change.
So what's changed about the way that players are playing?
The way to show that we're different is take away the cards, take away the chips and put everything into the digital space on the mobile. I think, clearly shows people that we are different. Anybody walking in here will see that this is not poker as they know it. We can bring chips back if we want to bring chips back, but by having chips and no cards, no chips, makes it easiest for us to explain we are sport.
The team format of match poker is all about really trying to, like regular poker, you're always trying to maximize your winning situations. You're always trying to minimize the bad spots you're in. But the difference is that your individual results are added together with the results of your teammates on other tables. So while you are still having that kind of attitudes as an individual, you know that your result will be added to those of your teammates. And that puts a different kind of pressure on you because you obviously don't want to let the team down. The other kind of thing that's different is you don't know how they're doing. So they might be well ahead in a hand on their table, and therefore you really want to be protecting their lead. Or they might have lost a load of chips and you need to recoup them, but you just don't know. So a lot of the time we see teams strategizing as what is the best strategy going in, knowing that you won't know that, but what should you do then in certain spots to accommodate? Because match poker is a points-based game when played as a team. So although we're comparing team totals, each hand and assigning points, you really need to consistently outskill the other teams, given the same cards at each table.
Hello, we are Team Austria and this is our captain.
Who would you say, Herbert, is your biggest competition?
Oh, that's not easy to answer, but I think it's Germany because it's close to us. We have the same language, and we can match another. That's
There
it.
is a natural rival between these nations.
I am captain from Mexico. This is my team.
And how did you qualify for the Nations Cup?
Actually, we're pure champions. The federation organized a tournament, a big one, back in Mexico City, in mid-November. Okay, so all the champions of the tournament come together to the match poker game.
Four Oxford students, 2 Warwick students, and we're Team UK.
What would it mean to Team UK to win on home soil?
Well, I think it'll be a pretty great thing. We're the youngest team here by probably a stretch. We're also not professional poker players, we're students who just also really enjoy playing the game and are really interested in getting better at the game. It's a fantastic opportunity to do that, and to take it home would just be amazing.
We are the Spanish team. Come on, Spain.
Yossi, as captain of Team Spain, how did you bring the team together?
Actually, we miss Adrián Mateos and Sergio Aido because they play the World Poker Tour in Vegas. But I think that team are the best team that can I choose for play that tournament. This because this is match poker, is not the same to play regular Texas Hold'em. So I think that team are perfect for play the match poker.
We are Team Digital, Stas from Israel.
Stas, how did Team Digital come together?
Main representatives from many countries, along with Israel, UK, US, Romania, Macedonia. So we had the best of the players playing with us. I think we've done a tremendous job compared to other teams that had the fortune to play together for a long time. It was our first time playing together. Most of them, it was the first time playing match poker, and they loved it. I think we've done a tremendous job, and we are not stopping here.
Hey, I'm Stefan. I'm captain of Team Germany.
What would it mean to Germany to win the IFMP Nations Cup?
Oh, this would be just great. We won the first Nations Cup, and so it would be huge to do it again.
Italian team, Isidoro.
Win the National Cup for us is very important because in the next year we launch match poker in Italy, and we want to come in Italy with the National Cup.
This is Team Ireland.
Andy, how did the Irish team come together?
Well, the Irish team came together because they were all in Ireland, which is a very good start. I mean, as everyone knows, with the football, we don't always take it that the same way, so we'll get people from other countries. But for this one, we actually got 6 Irish people, and the team's very strong. I think we probably have 15 or 20 million lifetime earnings in online and live poker. So, we fancied ourselves to actually kind of, have a good chance with this.
Hi, this is Harman Babeja, and this is our team, Team India.
So, Harman, how did Team India come together?
Well, I mean, I think we had a phenomenal concept back home. We had the Indian League, so to speak, and I captained the Mumbai All-Stars. It was the first year, and I think we smashed it. We pretty much dominated it all the way through, and here we are as Team India, along with the best player of the league, which was Aditya. So together we comprise of Team India right now.
The IFMP Nations Cup 2017 started with 9 teams. We had 8 nations and 1 digital team. Each team were asked to provide 6 playing members for each session. They could have 4 substitutes as well, so we've got teams up to 10 players, some were 6 and up to 10. The first 10 sessions of the Nations Cup were played with 36 hands each. 36 hands, session 1, break to see the scores, readjust, and another 36 hands with the same seat draw. So in regular poker, you just don't know if someone was bluffing you. It might take a long time, or maybe you'll never find out. Here, after 36 hands, we showed everything, and teams could look and see what happened. and then go and face the same opponent straight away for another 36 hands. So those first 10 sessions, those first 360 hands, were played with all 9 teams taking part. Each team's total chips were compared and ranked against each other. The top 6 teams with the most points after those 360 hands qualified for the final, carrying through 35% of the points they won in sessions 1 to 10.
This isn't just the team, this is about the individual player. And it's always good to have a great individual player that leads us, that can actually show us the way in terms of this skill and the movement of skill. And it is great pleasure for me to announce the Nations Cup player of the tournament, none other than Andy Black.
Well, it's always very important. Anyone who plays tournament poker realizes that the person who ends up with the most chips, the only way they have them is because all the other people gave them to them. So, in a way, you all share in this award. And I really like to thank you. Thanks so much.
Third is Spain. We'd like to present you with a plate in terms of the runners-up plate, as well as with the trophy.
Only a few words. Nice events, great competition. We have to be grateful to Patrick and all the federation that let us to dream. Dream poker is a sport. Thank you.
And the winners are Ireland.
Congratulations, Andy and Team Ireland. You are the winners of the IFMP Nations Cup 2017. Tell us about that team spirit. What kept you going? What kept you together?
In every day we made a point of getting together for a cup of coffee at the end of the session and just relaxing. We deliberately didn't talk about hands. We just talked about our own lives and things at home, and and it was I think that was a key element of our team. We all just got on brilliant. And I know the study is important and all that, and that's probably the weakest side of our game, but I think the team spirit kind of, made up for that shed loads,
Poker is skill. It is skill. There are ups and downs, like you have a bad day or a good day and things, but over a period of time it is skill, and this tournament tests you in ways which are way beyond hands. Normally we're all just attacking each other. And it's a really odd thing. I mean, maybe we get together and maybe we only realize from time to time we're actually working together here, and that's a really odd thing. And personally, I feel really positive about it because we could work together, I mean, that's wow, we could work together. You know, I've been playing poker for maybe nearly over 30 years competitively, and to have an environment, it's kind of like the Ryder Cup or something like that, where everyone comes over and they're all hanging out and it's a team environment, and you know, it's something really special. And particularly if you play poker for a living, it's something which really doesn't happen very much. So not just all of the other teams, but particularly my own team.